One of the things that you will notice right away is that even though we have everything set up in terms of the routing and everything, and auth, Firebase auth is set up, assuming no errors are being shown, we still have the problem, which is the moment we control save, or command save I should say, what happens is that the hot reload logs our cells out. So it logs the user out, and which is kind of the contrary to what we're trying to do here. So this is just a bug that comes with Flutter at this point. Hopefully they will fix that at a later time. I would like you to believe that this actually will work once we've pushed this app onto a web server somewhere and we can access it. In fact, when we go to this one here running on the server, if I just refresh, it goes back and refreshes back to the logged in user. Okay, because it is actually looking and finding that there is indeed a logged in user, and that's why it goes back and shows that user, right? We go to the main screen. That's something that I know can be nerve-wracking, because you will say, well, we have everything set up here and nothing is working. Now, if you, by the time you're watching this video, this actually works in the sense that Flutter bug is gone, which means it is persisting the logged in user when we hard reload, then that's good. But if not, if the problem persists, then don't worry, this will actually work the way it's supposed to once we push this onto the servers. Okay, and if there's problem when we do that as we go through this course, then we'll figure out how to fix that as well. So if you go back, let's go back and find the create, or actually login form. Okay, we notice that we pass in this catch error, which allows us to pass this alert dialog that will say oops and pass in the message that we're getting from that error. So this is always a good thing, so that users know that something has happened, especially when this is actually running on the web server. So we need to do the same thing. All right, so right about here, I'm going to go ahead and say dot catch error like this. I'm going to put that inside of parentheses like that, and then here I'm going to return show dialog context, and let's go ahead and see our options there. I'm going to pass the context, semicolon, and I'm going to return here a dialog, or let's call this alert dialog, and the title is going to be text that would say something like oops. So essentially the same one we had before, and then content, it's going to be text again, pass the on error object. I'm going to get the message like that. All right, this is just to make sure that the users actually get some information if something goes wrong.